Okay, we are live. Hello! Hello, friends. Happy Sunday afternoon. Just about afternoon. Man, it's hot this weekend. Friggin' dying. I'm pretty sure my AC's not working. That's, it's not good. That's not good. But despite that, I'm gonna still try to have a good episode here. Um, it is a special episode. Well, okay. Special episode, but it's also gonna be a short episode because I'm on a bit of a time crunch today. But it is still a special episode in the sense that I believe we're going to get to our 200th speedrun today. Got a few other goodies in store also, but I believe the 7th one that we do today is going to be the 200th. So that should be terribly exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, I also have some other interesting goodies and surprises in store. Because I'm cool like that. So let's go ahead and head off to our first Koroks so I can start showing you those goodies and surprises that I have in store. Man, this cool rain is looking awful nice right about now. My thermostat says it is 84 degrees in here right now. Even though it's set to 76, this thing is definitely not working. I think I gotta put in a ticket with my landlord to get this thing fixed. Whoa, horse, a horse, where are you going? What? No, wait, stop it! No, this is not... But yes, I am going this way because I gotta go back through Kakariko to do the ones that I was planning on doing today. But Speedy's not cooperating. I'm sorry, not Speedy. Speedy 2. Again, paying reference to the brave Speedy 1, which unfortunately died in combat. He died a warrior's death. But yeah, I definitely got to put in a ticket with my landlord to get this AC looked at, because this is uncomfortable. It's not terribly uncomfortable. Like 84 is not bad. If it gets any hotter in here, that's gonna be a bit difficult to deal with. But 84 is not terrible. I'm not dying, is what I'm saying. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah. I don't want to just, you know, start blabbing away, and all of a sudden I'm far away from where I wanted to be because I wasn't paying attention. And if you've been tracking my progress in the Nuzstock run, you are well aware, painfully aware of what can happen when I do not pay attention to what I'm doing. Painfully aware. Out of the way, bud. Hero, a legend coming through. Is there a way down from here? I really hope so. This isn't a cliff, is it? Better not be. I gotta get to that road down there. This is a very pretty hillside. Let me just make it to that road. So horsey will auto road. I don't know what to call it. Autopilot? It sounds weird to call it autopilot when you're on a horse. Cause like a horse is dumb, but it still has a brain, so like it's already kinda autopilot in a way. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. However, one thing that I hope I'm not overthinking is this first Korok, which should be on this bridge. Like, literally right here. It's probably under the bridge, isn't it? Can I drop down onto that? Yeah. It's probably... Oh, what is that? Oh, rock. That's probably it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yes, I did find you. Let me go mark you off on the map. Ah, map. No, no, stop it. Okay, that's done. So, time to do our first speedrun of this 200th speedrun special. Or is it? So yeah, I said I have some special surprises in store for this episode, and this is the first one. So, I feel like over the past few sessions, I have been expressing some concern over the fact that I have gotten more bullish over time. Perhaps, in fact, too bullish, even. So, I decided to actually prove this theory, or try to disprove this theory, at least. So I decided to actually go back through all the data of all the sessions and speedruns done so far and try to figure out, am I in fact more bullish than I was at the start when I began these back in February? So that's what I did here. As you can see, this chart shows how many sessions have there been so far? 1, 2... I probably should have counted these earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Jeez, has it really been 13? That means this is number 14. Whew, okay. But yeah, so I decided to go back to the data, chart it, using the magic of pivot tables. If you don't know what a pivot table is, it is one of the most powerful tools any person can ever use on a computer ever. It's amazing. But yeah, I used that, and then I charted out the data, and this is what we have, showing the number of buys, holds, and sells that I have given to stocks during each session over time, and I was surprised by this. I was extremely surprised to find that my bullishness, I think, looking at this chart, has remained fairly steady over time. Sure, there are some drastic changes, like all of a sudden on the session for 27 February, I'm feeling a bit more bearish than usual, considering the amount of sells I gave that day. Apparently, I also went on a bearish streak on 27 March. But the rest is fairly the same. I think a good example of things staying reasonably consistent over time is taking a look at the first session, 6 February, and the most recent session, 8 May. I did 16 runs both days. There were 2 sells. The only difference is that I gave one more buy on this first session than I did on this last session. So you could almost argue that if you really want to go off of just these numbers, I have gotten even less bullish over time. If you really want to just go off these numbers. Just looking at these 2 sessions, because sure, it's not much of a difference, but the difference is that I gave things one less buy, and I changed that buy to a hold for something. So yeah, you could almost argue that I have gotten more bearish over time. And I think it was this 24 April session where I really started to where I really started to worry about my bullishness, or being too bullish rather, because that was the first session in which I did not give anything a sell. It's also the session that was the shortest. I've never given had a session. I mean, this session is probably going to be short, like I've already said, but that's the first session where I had below 14 even. I did 10 that day. And if you take this first session, this most recent session, as kind of the standard, then this is almost well within the... I'm not a statistics guy. I don't know what to call it. Standard deviation? I know it's a term. I don't really entirely know what it means, but I'm going to go ahead and use it here, pretending I know what it means. It is well within the standard deviation of the mean of the statistics. Yes, and pushes up glasses. So yeah. And actually, something else I didn't realize, I could have sworn that I never did 16 in a run before. Last session was a long session, and I thought 8 May, I had never done 16 runs before that. No, I was wrong. I haven't done 16 in a while. It's been 7 sessions since I did 16 before that, but no, I've done 16 before. I did 16 on 20 March, I did 16 on 27 February, I did 17 on 20 February, and I did 16 during the first session also. So, and I guess this brings up the question of why am I concerned that I had become too bullish? Being too bullish kind of scares me, and I know that sounds weird, but it kind of does. Because you can become, not that I am putting my money's worth into the calls that I'm making, because again I'm kind of just doing this for fun, and kind of just a general test of my own picking skills. But if I was, you can lose a lot more money by making a wrong buy call than you can by making a wrong sell call. Because what happens when you make a wrong buy call? You buy something and it goes down, you lose money. Okay. What happens if you make a wrong sell call? Well, if you already own it, then it's possible that you could gain money rather than not gaining more money, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not making sense in that case. But that's not really the specific situation that I wanted to get to. What I wanted to get to the situation is that if you make a sell call and you don't own it, what does that mean? Don't buy it. Okay. So what happens if the sell call is wrong? You didn't lose any money. You didn't gain any money, but you didn't lose anything. You missed out on gains, but you're still you didn't lose anything. So that's kind of why being too bullish scares me a little bit. I know it's a bit unpractical, given the fact that I am not acting on any of the calls I make, but it's still the general sentiment I have. Because if anybody does act on these calls, then that's my concern, I guess. Not that I'm saying you should. Again, I give a disclaimer at the start of every session saying that, again, I am just some guy on the internet and listen to me at your own risk. But that's kind of that's the general sentiment that makes me a bit worried about being too bullish. So that's why I started to get those concerns, and thus I wanted to look at this data and figure out if I've gotten perhaps a little too bullish, which apparently I don't think I have. I remained fairly steady aside from sudden bull spikes, sudden bear spikes, which actually, one last thing that I wanted to check is... Hold on, let me move this... Wait, that's my map. Let me minus that. I wanted to move this here, because not only did I want to show off this chart, I wanted to show off this chart and how it reflects the market over time. And I think it'll become obvious what I mean by that once I show you what I want to show you here. Also, do I want to become famous? No. Being famous seems kind of hard, honestly. And do I want to buy followers? No. F off with that. If I buy followers, That is less money for me to invest in stonks, and that is suboptimal. Anyway, so what I wanted to do real quick as part of a wrap-up of this kind of bullish-bearish overtime analysis is map the outcomes of these sessions to the general market over time. So the chart I have down here is SPY, S&P 500, which I think is probably the best general market indicator over time. And specifically what I wanted to look at is when I suddenly have big bearish and bullish moves. Because I feel like my picks actually track the market better than I expected. So, for example, let me close this window. That's super annoying. So, wait, why does it start in March? No, I wanted February. Okay, there we go. That's better. So, February 6th is when I started. That's the weekend between these two dates. Things have been going good. Good before that. That week was a pretty good week. Market went up all that week. Great. What happens next week? Things are kind of flat. And then suddenly on 13 February, I find myself being a little more bearish than I was before. Okay. So what happens next week? Things continue to be flat and also start to go down a little. However, what I can't explain is why I was even more bullish than I was the previous week, given the outcome of the week prior to 20 February. Now, it could be that I just happened to roll stocks that I found to be bullish. You know, again, these are random stocks I'm looking at. It's all a roll of the dice. So that's very possible. However, the one that I really wanted to look at was 27 February, because that was... Prior to that was a rough week. There's the 26th and there's the 1st. So this week here, as you can see, very rough. A little bit of a spike and then suddenly, not a crash, I don't want to call it a crash, but it wasn't looking good. Prices going down, increasing volume too, as you can see, that's usually not a good sign. The VIX probably started to spike around this time also. And I think the session on 27 February reacts, or rather is maybe a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to the market that week. Hence why I had the most sells that session that I have had thus far, and since then, I think. I had 6 sells that day. 27 March was 5, but I also did 2 less that day, so you could argue I was just as bearish as 27 March. So you know what? Just to wrap up this analysis real quick, let's fast forward to 27 March. Well, actually, no, I want to look at 20 March first, because what happened prior to 20 March? Where's 20 March? There is 319 and there's 322. I'm surprised I was bullish on 20 March, because that was an arguably just as bad week, but it could have been a lessons learned from this, because this was a rough week back here prior to 27 March, but it started to recover a little bit. Well, a little bit. More recovery here, so maybe I was thinking, oh, you know, I've seen this kind of quick crash before. It's not gonna be anything. We're gonna you know, shove it off and be fine. That might have been what I was thinking. And then we have 27 March coming up, where I gave things more sells. It's very possible that after another week of generally continuing downtrends, I started to think maybe this drop is for real and is not going to recover as fast as or as effectively as the last one. And then this kind of the rest here, I'm not really too sure what to make of these. Things have been kind of flat and up and down for the past 2 months or so, but I've just been, I think my picks for that time frame have been generally on par with the picks in general. I mean, all this analysis also could just be complete bunk, It could have literally just been a roll of the dice, and I only had 6 cells this day because the tool took me to 6 stocks that happened to be trash, and thus I was forced to give 6 cells that day. That could be the case too. All of this, comparing it to the S&P chart, could be just, you know, me looking for patterns that don't exist. Kind of like when you're kind of like when you were back in school and in English class, and the professor, well, not the professor, the teacher asks, "Oh, what did the author mean when he said this, and made this character do that?" "Oh, well, it's a reflection of his time when he was, you know, an orphan in Victorian Britain." No, it could just have been that's what he needed to do to move the plot along. Not everything has to have meaning, you know? Stuff used to get on my nerves. Yeah, so I think I've rambled on enough about this. This is generally what I wanted to show. Not only to talk this through with you, the viewer, but also to prove to myself that that my fears of being a little too bullish are unfound, I think. So, and perhaps I'll do another analysis like this, another, what is this, 13 sessions down the line. So cool. Get rid of that. Let me bring this back up. Let me close that. Let me have that. Let me bring that back up. Okay. I got like a gajillion windows open on my computer right now. It's amazing that it's still running even. How the hell... how do I get back up on this bridge? Can I climb those posts? I gotta fight the current first. Oh, cool. Okay, that worked. No! Is he dead? Oh, how convenient of you to just materialize right in front of me. Alright, where is the next one? Next one is... Ooh, next one is down in that pond. So I know I said I had surprises this episode. That wasn't the only one. There are more surprises still to come. Uh-oh, monster place. Well, do I need to fight them? No, I don't think so, because what I need is out on that island, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I see the rock already. Cool. Okay. Alright, here's our usual dashboard. Okay, here we go. Hey, AutoZone! Cool. What? Jeez, look at that price! What the hell? How many shares are outstanding? Like 20? What? Hold on. I gotta look at these statistics. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold your horses. Stop the presses. How many shares are there? 22... Wait. Yahoo, what are you doing? Stop it. Actually, that's more than I would have expected. What's the market cap on this, then? 39 billion? Oh, wait, that's the enterprise value. Actually, that's interesting, because... first of all, market cap is 32 billion. That feels like more than it should be for a simple auto retailer. Maybe they own other stuff that I'm not aware of. I can go learn that once I read about the description. But 32 billion seems like a lot just based on what I understand that they do and that they own. But what I can't explain is why the enterprise value is even higher than that. Actually, that's not a bad PE either. Maybe they do more sales than I imagine. Maybe they own more stuff than I imagine. Maybe? I mean, I'm looking at a negative book value, so yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just that sky-high price that's kind of scaring me off, cause that's kind of ridiculous. It's like, geez, AutoZone. It's called the stock split. Have you heard of it? So yeah, they retail, distribute automotive replacement parts and accessories. Yeah, I know that. But do they do anything else? Because I feel like that... It's actually a lot of stores. 5,000? And it's not just the fact that they have stores. Like, there's other places you can go for stuff like this. And I've seen, I see a lot of commercials for... Oh, what's that website with the... Rock Auto, that's it, yes. I see a lot of commercials for Rock Auto. And I'm like, that just sounds like a generally better way to shop for car things. It's almost like I'm surprised that they have not done to AutoZone yet what Amazon has done to other retailers. Wonder what this spike in Q3 was about. Maybe everyone's home. Maybe it's kind of similar to Home Depot and Lowe's, where everyone's home during COVID and they got nothing better to do but work on their cars. That's my theory, at least. But I'm looking at yearly revenues. I mean, not bad. It's in the billions. So is earnings in the billions. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of growth here. At least not as much as I would like to see. How's the chart done over time? Held steady through most of 2020. Had a sudden jump starting in February. I wonder if I can read about that. Is a surprise coming? A surprise in the negative or the positive? That's what I want to know. Favorable earnings estimate revisions activity as 19. That seems like an insane amount. But then again, they don't have many shares, or at least comparatively. Why do these seem like ridiculous numbers for someone who sells auto parts? Out of brick and mortar, nonetheless. Well, actually, I wonder if they have online business. They have to. Like everyone does nowadays. Is AutoZone potentially undervalued? Stock is currently trading at 1504. It is overvalued by 30% compared to my intrinsic. Who the hell's who are you? Intrinsic value of 1158.02. Where did you get that? And why 2 cents? It seems oddly specific. It's super weird. Actually, you know what I just noticed? It said the price was 15 something at that point. It's dropped since then. 14. Is it a 6? Yeah, it's a 6. 1460. So I'm not crazy about it. Again, I think a lot of things can kind of eat their lunch a bit. But the financials look surprisingly solid, and I don't know if that's going to change over time. And it may just be the sky-high stock price scaring me away. But I don't know. I'll have to go with a hold for this. Because it's weird. Just based on the financials, I would say it's a buy, and all. But based on the business model and my general opinion of them, I would give it a sell. So those two things combined is going to make it a hold for me. Could it go up? Yes. It could continue to see good earnings with moderate growth. But in the long term, I think there's a lot of things out there that can, like I said, eat their lunch. Like you see commercials for something like Rock Auto all the time. Actually, is Rock Auto publicly traded? Come to think of it, I don't know. I wonder if it is. Anyway, you see commercials for something like that all the time, and it just seems like a better all-around way to shop for this kind of stuff. You know, like the commercial that they have. First of all, the commercials are super cool. I love the songs, and then the one where the guy goes into the shop, and there's like this almost borderline drugged out guy behind the counter, and he's like, don't count on the counter man to get your order right, and he's like tapping it in like he's on drugs. That one cracks me the frig up, and like that's what I imagine your experience is like. Maybe with a smaller reach, maybe with not AutoZone. I would like to think AutoZone employs people who know what they're doing, but there's also the idea that they can't have everything in stock all the time. If you're looking for something very specific, I can imagine Rock Auto has it. AutoZone may be a bit more questionable. Maybe they have it back at the warehouse. You know, they can see. Oh, we might have it back at the warehouse. I can look it up for you, but that means that, you know, you went into the store for nothing. Now you gotta wait for them to order, or you could just stay home and get it online or something like Rock Auto. But then again, I'm not really an expert in this field. That's just my general opinion on the trends that I've seen. And by trends, I mean I've seen commercials I like. Again, I am just some guy on the internet. Ooh, that reminds me, I never got into my opening spiel. I suppose I can do that now. So let me. Well, I guess I won't explain how this works because I already started. But yeah. Let me get to my. This is probably a good time to get to my disclaimer. Actually, I am just some guy. I am just some guy on the internet. The picks I make here should not be taken as advice for you to buy, sell, or hold a particular stock. I would implore you to do your own research and consider your unique financial situation when or if you decide to make any moves. I am just having some fun here, testing my own stock picking skills, and perhaps in the process sharing some knowledge and insight as well. So there you go. I said that. I explained things. This is a hold. Moving on with my life. I suggest you do too. What is up, E-Brace? E-Brace? I never learned how to pronounce that. I'm gonna go with E-Brace, because it rhymes with knee brace. Ha ha ha, legs no work. Ah, what? Someone throwing rocks at me. You wanna go? Let's go. So that was number one. That was the first run today. Like I said, I believe the 7th one today is going to be the 200th. At least I think it is. Sometimes it's hard to get the numbers to work out right with the way I'm tracking stuff. It's not terribly specific. But I'm pretty sure that the 7th one today is going to be the 200th. And again, I got some more surprises in store later. This episode is full of surprises. How do I call my horse again? What's a button for that? No, that's not it. No! I wanted to catch him while he's running. Okay, wait, I'm just riding around randomly. That's right. What am I doing again? Oh, I'm hunting Koroks. Wait, where's my map? Okay, there it is. Where to next? Talus. No Talus today. That's not happening. Nope. Ain't nobody got time for that. Next one should be right around here somewhere. No! You broke my halberd, you jerk. Is it at the top of this tree? Do I just take that? Maybe I shoot it. Did that get stuck in the nut? Haha, cool. Man, the physics engine in this game, man. I don't get what I'm supposed to do. Wait, let me take a closer look at this map here. It's not... Ow! Oh, I am not in the right spot. Hold on. It's not there, it's up here. It's probably in this stump. Oh, no, yeah, there it is. Put the ball in the cup. The ball is on a string attached to the cup. Cool, cool. Wait. I want to do that, and I want to make that quiet. There we go. Alright, here we go. Wait, I gotta close that. Tracida. Sounds like some kind of drug. I'm gonna say biopharma company, although, first thing I see, under investigation, indicted. Former Louisiana Attorney General. Ho ho, I want to know what's going on here. Initiated by former Louisiana Attorney General. LLC investigates the officers and directors of Tracida. Why are you Kill me, Yahoo. On July 15th... That was almost a year ago. What took you so long? Company disclosed that it received a notification from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration regarding its ongoing review of the company's new drug application. Yeah, drug company. I knew it. See? I'm a genius. For its drug candidate, Veverimer, wherein the FDA has identified deficiencies that preclude discussion of labeling and post... Wait, what? FDA has identified deficiencies that preclude discussion of labeling and post-marking requirements at this time. So it sounds like they found something wrong with the drug. I don't know why it was worded that way, but that's what it sounds like. Then, on October 29th, the company announced an update on its end of review Type A meeting with the FDA regarding the Veverimer NDA. Oh, sorry, I thought they meant non-disclosure agreement. No, that's new drug application. And now believes the FDA will also require evidence of Veverimer's effect on blah blah. Trial for approval under the accelerated approval program that the FDA is unlikely to rely solely on serum bicarbonate data. Okay. So what are the company? Thereafter, the company and certain of it were sued in a securities class action lawsuit, charging them with failing to disclose material information during the class period, violating federal securities law. So it seems like they ran into trouble with their FDA application. They did not tell shareholders, and once shareholders found out, they got mad, which is perfectly understandable. So that was last year. I think the dates were July something where they were told, and then October something where shareholders finally found out. Actually, maybe it was here where they finally found out. February 25th through to the 26th. Maybe that's when. Nope. It's probably here. Wow. Look at this. $25 last year. It has been a waterfall since then. Flowing along nicely, all of a sudden you hit Niagara Falls and it all falls apart. All falls apart. Sorry. Yeah, this is not looking good. Correcting and you even need to correct your results. You can't develop drugs right. You can't even announce your own financial results correctly. So wait, what was the correction? What did you get wrong? You're not gonna. It's not just a correction. You're literally just restating everything. So I have no way of knowing what you got wrong. Continues to execute on recruitment and conduct of the Valor CKD renal outcomes trial. Appeal denied letter from the Office of New Drugs. Oh boy. In response to its formal dispute resolution. So they tried to appeal it, and FDA said no, screw you guys. That's not good. What the hell's a hammer chart? I've never heard that before. What is a hammer? A hammer chart pattern is a popular technical that is used in candlestick charting. Hammer appears when a stock tumbles during the day, but then finds strength at some point in the session to close near or above its opening price. You know what? I've actually seen that before. I didn't know there was a name for it. I've seen that kind of pattern before. This forms a candlestick that resembles a hammer, and it can suggest that the market has found a low point in the stock and that better days are ahead. That's actually what I would describe it as indicating too. Oh, I got 15 seconds left. I actually wanted to just take a quick look at some financials. No, burning money. Focuses on development of TRC 101, which is the one that got denied, I think, if I remember right. I can't. Despite the fact that I could probably make an argument for this being at the bottom and thus a hold, that's kind of risky, more risky than I'm comfortable with. So I don't think I can give it anything but a sell. I see nothing but bad news with literally nothing good on the horizon. I don't care if it's fallen 80%, 85, 90% in the last 6 months. If you think it's near the bottom and you want to take a chance on it, Godspeed. Again, I'm not recommending that anybody take action on what I do here, but for the purpose of this, I can't give it anything but a sell. There's no way. Where's my horsey? What is that light? Oh, that's a falling star, isn't it? I want that. I think it's called a falling star. I forget what it's called, but I want it. Get lost. Star fragment, yeah, that's what it's called. I forget what they're for. All I know is that I want it. Whoa, whoa, buddy. It's all good, it's okay. Nice little unplanned surprise for this session. Finding of a star fragment. They're super rare, I tells ya. Wait, where is the pond? There's a pond here. And the next Korok is just a little south. Oh, it's in these ruins somewhere, probably. Wait, where's the pond, then? I didn't see a pond. Oh, wait, there it is. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Here somewhere. I think it's this building? No. It's the other side. The heck am I supposed to do here? I don't see anything to go on or pick up or to shoot. No, wait, I want stasis. Something under there, maybe? I don't see anything. I don't know. Hold on. No, wait, is it the other side? I'm super confused. Oh, no. Leon is coming off on me too much. I feel myself becoming pants with directions. I think it's here. I think it's this one. I think it's that something in this building. But what? I don't see anything I can interact with. What's that thing? Oh, it's Talus. Nope. Not fighting a Talus. Whoa. Okay, in the interest of speeding up this session, because again, I'm kind of at a time crunch, I'm gonna skip this one. I'll come back to it. Because I have no idea what to do. And I also don't want to fight a Talus. I'm chickening out. I'm quitting. Because I want to at least get to the 7 so that I can have my 200th run today. Is that so much to ask? Yeah, next one is definitely that flag. I gotta climb to the top, don't I? Probably gonna be some sparkles up there waiting for me. Yep. King of the world, ma. Cool. Alright, now I finally get to move on. Well, not before I mark that off. And bring that up and come back here. Okay, number 3. Columbia Sports. Ooh, wow! I'm getting a whole lot of cool stuff today. AutoZone and now Columbia. Neato. So I like. No, what's the other one I was thinking of? Land's End. That's it. I actually traded Land's End. Swung traded Land's End a bit, like a year or 2 years ago. Never took a close look at Columbia though. They have been having a rough month though. Wow, a lot of big up and ups and downs. Big drop in October. steady gradual come up and then big drop, big raise in end of January. It's about back to where it was in 2019. Well, I mean, it was. It's slipped a bit since then. I'm not too sure what to make of this chart. There's a lot of big drops and bumps here that I'd like to look at, and I know I don't have the time. So I suppose I'll try to look at details of the most recent one that happened on April 30th. What happened on April 30th? That was 24 days ago? 24, 23? Something like that. 23 days ago. Beats earn. Oh, this is sell the news. It beat earnings and beat earnings estimates. I hate when that happens. In fact, that kind of makes me want to buy this myself because that's one of the strategies that I really like is finding things that took a tumble when I personally don't think it's justified. Like when things sell off on good news. That's kind of bull poopy in my opinion. And not terribly fair to the company, not terribly fair to shareholders, but hey, it's fair to someone like me who likes to, jump on opportunities like that, so I'll take it. Columbia Sportswear Company reported robust first quarter 2021 results. Top and bottom lines increased year over year and exceeded Zach's consensus estimate. I'm liking what I'm reading so far. Further, management raised guidance for 2021. Liking what I'm reading so far. Designer, marketer, distributor posted earnings of 84 cents per share compared with break-even earnings per share. Really break-even per share in the year-ago period? Bottom line surpassed estimate of 33 cents. Oh, wow. Net sales advanced 10%. Direct-to-consumer channel displayed sales growth of 20%. It's probably from their own website or something. Gross margin increased. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think I like what I'm reading here, but I want to look at the actual numbers. Your fourth quarter. Hold on. Quarter two was net. Well, actually, that makes sense. Why it was negative. That's COVID. No one needs outdoor gear because no one's going outside. So that's does that make sense? Things have recovered fairly well since then. Again, they had a very good quarter one, which caused things to sell off, which, again, in my opinion, is kind of dookie. I'm kind of surprised it has not come back and actually has continued to slip since then. I'm not sure what to make of that, but sometimes it takes a while for these, sell off on the news kind of things to recover. Sometimes it can happen the next day. Sometimes it can take a month. Sometimes it doesn't happen until days before the next earnings report. And it's extremely hard to time. In fact, I would advise not to try to time it. Timing the market is not something you should attempt. You will lose. I'm liking what I'm seeing, but you know what I want to look at? I want to look at real quick the PEs. That's actually 41's pretty high. Forward PE is going to be 24. I like that it's going down, but it's pretty high to begin with. Market cap is close to enterprise value. Okay, that's respectable. Is there any short? It's not a whole lot of short. It's respectable book value. I like this. I like this a lot, especially. I know I said that things selling off on good news isn't fair, but it gives a good buying opportunity, I think. So if I was to click this buy button, which I will, not until I give this explanation, which I will, but it's not going to be a buy, but it's going to be a buy in the dip kind of situation. Because I like this. I like this as an entry point. I really do. And I think it's a solid company. I think they have solid reports, solid guidance. I like that the PE is going down, even though I think it's kind of high to begin with. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give this a buy. I know, can you believe it's been 200 runs? And you haven't missed all the surprises yet today. I still have more surprises in store. This is the 200 spectacular extravaganza or whatever. I don't know. I'm bad with names. And also, if I name it something too good, then there's the trouble that it might not live up to expectations, and that's just too much pressure, you know. Wow, more ruins. It's almost like this land has been ravaged by some great evil. But if that was the case, I'm sure I would have read about it in all the papers. Uh-oh. White moblins. Oh, well, that was easy. Just drown him. Oh, wow, there's a lot of... Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't want to use stasis. I want to use magnesis. Damn it. Oh, I can't magnesis while it's under stasis. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, the map I'm using here shows me that there's a bunch of chests in this lake. So I might as well check out some of them while I'm here. Ooh, Royal Halberd. Can I reach it from here? No. Can I reach that one? No. Oh, there we go. Cool, cool. Ah. Insert meme of suffering from success. Alright, number 4, gotta go fast, come on. Checkpoint. Checkpoint Therapeutics. Chart has gone nowhere in the last year? Okay. Chart has gone nowhere in the last arguably 3 years, and that is after it falling like 65%. And in fact, is this the maximum? Well, almost. Debuted day after Christmas, looks like. December 26th? 2016. Fell almost immediately. By the same time next year, it had fallen to roughly where it was going to stay until current day. That's not a good sign. This is not what you want to see. And I can understand why it hasn't gone anywhere, because it has done nothing. It has continued to be a money-burning pit for its entire existence. And I'm not saying it's bad. This is probably clinical stage. Yeah, clinical stage, and that's kind of what clinical stage companies do. But that's not bad. But that combined with the share price not going anywhere shows me that investors don't think it's going anywhere. So that is not good. But I'll still read about what they do. Focuses on the acquisition, development, and commercialization of novel treatments. Acquisition. Oh no, the product candidate. Okay, so sorry. The weird term of the use acquisition made me think they don't develop their own drugs. They buy things. They buy rights from things that develop the drugs. So it's like, what do you do? But no, I don't think they're using the word acquisition here properly. I think they mean acquisition as in we didn't get it from somebody, but rather we found it. Kind of like the difference between acquiring something from a garage sale and acquiring something from the forest. Like if you go buy something from a garage sale, buy it from someone else who was a previous owner. It's like, yeah, I guess you can use the word acquisition that way. It's kind of weird. And the difference being, it's like if you just like go out on a hiking trail and you acquire a leaf. Like you didn't buy the leaf from someone, you just found it. That's how they're using the word acquisition here, I think. But that's a very strange usage because that is not typically how I think people, especially in the business world, think of the word acquisition. Okay, I've spent like half this time complaining about their use of the word acquisition. And you know what? I don't really care. That's fine because I already know I'm going to give this a sell because everything here looks like trash. So, you know what? If I want to sit here for 5 minutes and complain about the word acquisition and how they're using it, yeah, I'm going to do that. It's my show. Company's lead antibody product candidate is Kosabala Boobaloo. Fully human monoclonal antibody. Directly binds to programmed death? What? Directly binds to programmed death. I really hope death ligand is a term. Otherwise, they're just binding to programmed death, and that sounds super scary. The programmed death receptor. It sounds like a doomsday device. I'm gonna bring out my depth receptor. Human agnostic antibody. So they're working on a lot of things here, but apparently nobody believes in any of them. They're not making any money off of them. How much did Checkpoint Therapeutics... I mean, yeah, maybe they well, up 57, but that's not saying much when it's been trading in the same duty range for 3 years. Completion of a run. I want to let's see, what can I do with the last 20 seconds here? I want to look at holders because I want to see if any insiders are holding this. Yeah, see, 10%. If this was a really good biopharmaceutical clinical stage company, I would expect a lot more than 10% of insiders to hold these shares. This makes me think that their goal here is not to enrich themselves, which is usually the main goal of a clinical stage. Yeah, sure, you want to enrich shareholders also, but it's not unusual for... I mean, why do you start up a company? To get rich. The fact that your shareholders get rich is more like a side effect of that. But if these insiders actually believe in this company, I would expect them to own a little more than 10% at least. So, yeah, I already know I'm going to give us a sell. Yeah, and you know what my justification for a sell is? My justification for a sell is the fact that I don't like their use of the word acquisition. It is an affront to the dictionary and also the Ferengi race. That's very exo-racist of you. CKPT, alright? Do I want to waste time getting some more of these chests out? I kind of do, but again, I'm on a time crunch, and I want to make sure I get at least 7 in today so I can do the 200th. But tell you what, we'll open some more chests. Amber, okay. Sorry, BZK, it's chest hunting time. We're not doing Koroks anymore. You hear me? I'm hunting down these chests. Koroks are so blasé. Alright. I don't see any more chests. That's enough of that. Koroks are back in season now, boys. Yeehaw! You guys are nuts. Ah, no, go away. Did not mean to disturb you and you doing monster things. Wait, where's my hort? Oh. Okay, wait, let me go back. And hold on. I'm gonna pause the game while I go back and look at this map so I can mark that off, because I know that those moblins I just pissed off are gonna come and sneak attack me or some trash, and I'm just noticing the next Korok that I want to do is right next to that Talus from before. Ah, crap. This is Speedy 2, named in honor of Speedy 1, who sadly fell in battle. Oh, come on! You're gonna climb this rock and you're gonna like it, stupid horse. You calling me an object? It's very insensitive. I'm a human being! I can't lose Speedy 2. I can't do loss again. Alright, I think I may have to fight the Talus. Actually, do I? Oh, this was a weak one. That wasn't that bad. Easy peasy. Now I gotta play golf with a boulder. See, the Talos was easy. This is the hard part now. Oh, actually, maybe this will go in. That wasn't that bad. Hey! Hole in one, baby! Alright, cool beans. Again, I want to get at least 7 in today, because the 7th should be the 200th run, I believe. So, without further delay. Micro Focus International. MFGP. I want to take a look at this chart first. Interesting November. Oh, oops. Forgot to switch you over. This kind of looks like it just does nothing but go down. IPO'd, had a huge drop soon after. Kind of a little bit of a rise. Well, look, it was over $30 at some point. Now it's $6.90. But you know, what's past is past. I'm more interested in more recent history. Like what has happened in the last year. I want to know what this rise is about. What happened to this in November? Actually, maybe it was earnings. No, earnings have stayed trash throughout all of last year. Here's why Micro Focus stock jumped today. Wait, that's from 3 months ago. That wasn't 3 months ago. What jump is it talking about then? Maybe this one? Or this one? I mean, it's probably still good to read that. Yes, I want to know. To appeal jury ruling on min damages in patient. Wait a minute. Oh my. There's so much stuff I want to read here. Okay, wait. I want to read about jury ruling. To appeal. Would appeal a Texas jury verdict asking it to pay $172 million in damages to WAP Group. WAP Group. In a patent litigation. 2018, WAP brought up the case against UK-based Micro Focus on infringing claims of 3 patents in connection with the Micro Focus's manufacture and sale of certain products in the ADM product line. So they are in a patent dispute. That's not terribly unusual. Now, if it does not come out in Micro Focus's favor, then it may be troubling. Here's our Micro Focus stock jump today. I want to know that too. The tech stock's gain comes after an announcement that Micro Focus will collaborate with Amazon. Ooh, Amazon's company division. No! Stop screwing up my page, Yahoo. Suck. Blog post today. Oh, it's taking me to the fool's own dumb website. Blog post today. Micro Focus agreed. Said formalizes a strategic. What is the? Will deploy Micro Focus technology so that customers can modernize mainframe applications, and so it's doing something in AWS space. So, but what are they? What are they supplying, though? I should read it. I should go. I should read about. This is a good point to go and read about what they do. If the page decides to load. Reclaiming my time, Yahoo. Oh my god, this is murder. Why? I want to go down. To tell you what, I'll have that on screen also. Micro Focus International engages in the enterprise software business in the United Kingdom, United States. Company offers managed on a portfolio. Its product portfolio includes modernization and connectivity, application delivery management. Has a strategic collaboration with Microsoft Corporation to reduce. Yeah, but what are they? Engages in enterprise software. I don't know what that means. Includes application modernization, connectivity, application delivery management. Why it popped on Monday? Rallied last week after announcing a partnership with Amazon. Continued to. Why are you reloading the page? It was Goldman Sachs. Ooh, did they give an upgrade? Although I don't like Goldman Sachs on this channel anymore because they've screwed me. They've screwed me before. I have dubbed them Goldman Sucks. Get it? It's funny. I don't like it, but I can see the partnership with Amazon being promising, I suppose. So I'm willing to give it a hold, even though I don't really like anything else that I saw. And I'm not changing my opinion because of what Goldman Sachs says. They can go suck a lemon. But I'll go ahead and give it a hold simply because of that Amazon partnership. I know I got D&D. I'm gonna try not to be late, but I really want to get 7 runs in today. In fact, maybe I'll stop at the Koroks here so I can just get 2 in real quick. Well, that depends. Where's the next ones? All right, you know what? Next one is not that far. Whoa, horsey. Yeah, see, not that far. Pinwheel, right here. Where are they? Show me the balloons. Where's the balloons? Come on. Come on, balloons. What the? Oh, that's... Where's the balloons? Here, balloons, balloons, balloons. Check up? There's nothing up there. Maybe this isn't the, no, this is... Is it hidden in the trees, maybe? Oh, wait a minute. I just saw something. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm doing it next time. I don't got time for this garbage. I got 10 minutes to do 2 more runs. Okay. We're saving the rest of the Koroks for this time. We're done with Koroks for this session. We gotta go fast. All right, gotta go fast. Venator Materials had a pretty good Friday, 28 cents. What did they do? I mean, they obviously make materials. What kind of materials, though? That's what I want to know. Together with subsidiaries, manufactures and markets chemical products worldwide. So they make chemical materials, operates through 2 segments, titanium dioxide performance additives. Okay, so they make a lot of interesting chemicals. Declining revenues and consistent earnings losses. That's not terribly promising. I wonder if the stock price reflects this. Wow, this is the most annoying ad I have ever seen. It's hideous, it's ugly, I hate it. Again, another one. This is kind of what I was talking about before with bullishness or bearishness someday, depending on just a roll of the dice. I'm going to have a lot of sells and holds today because the random picker is giving me complete trash. Look at this. IPO'd, immediately dropped and has been trading inside the range of $6 and you know what? I'm not even going to count last year as part of the range because it's COVID. Everyone dropped during COVID. I'm gonna count the range as about $3, between $6 and $3 for the last 3 years. Literally going nowhere. Yeah. Tell me how many shares institutions owned. Let me guess. 0. Not a large company on global standard, market capitalization of $460 million. At our data on the ownership. Why do you keep reloading the page like this? You're killing me. On ownership, seeing that institutes are noticeably on the share registry. Let's take a closer look. Yes, let's do. As you can see, institutions have a fair amount of stake in Venator. Why, though? This implies the analyst is working on... Okay, I don't need to read this to know that. What I need to do is I need to go look at holders. To look at holders. This is actually... okay, sorry, I got confused there for a second because I'm like 49% and 63%. How is that possible? But no, this is outstanding, and this is percentage of float, so that makes sense. This is actually a lot. Insiders are holding nearly half, so apparently they have a belief in the company. And institutions have 32%. That leaves about 18, 19, 20% for us little retail folks to play with. These are surprising percentages actually for a company that I initially wrote off based on what I saw. What about transactions? Show me that. So people getting stock awards. This guy sold, Huntsman Corporation, sold 126 million shares at $298 on December 23rd, 2020. So apparently they had no faith. So I see one massive sell, and I see a bunch of stock awards and gifts. And then way down at the bottom here, way back in 2018, I'm also seeing just a bunch of sells. Now, if people were buying, well, they're not, well, no one's buying, but they're giving out stock awards like candy, apparently. And I guess you can make the argument that if they thought that the company stock price was going to continue to go down, they would have sold those stock awards immediately, but that probably would have also meant specifically tanking the stock price on purpose, and that's definitely grounds for litigation. So I can see why they wouldn't do that. This is a complex situation, and I'm not too sure how to interpret the stuff that I'm seeing, because really it can go either way. They can take these stock awards, and they can sell them, or not sell them. They can sell them because they think the stock price is going to go down, or not go up at least. They can hold on to them for several reasons, some of which are both bullish and bearish. They can hold on to them because they think the price is going to go higher. That's a bullish case. And they can hold on to them because they don't want the indication of them selling to hurt the price even more, which would be a bear case. This is a tough call, but I'm going to have to go with hold. Without those institutions holding and those insiders holding, I would have said straight up sell. But that kind of makes me think a hold. Again, it could mean either way. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of using hold as a middle of the road option here. Could it go higher? Yeah, sure. I honestly don't think it would be justified based on what I'm seeing of the company. So hold. And geez, it's 3 o'clock. This was supposed to be my stopping point. So I did still want to get in one last run. This is going to be the 200th run. And like I keep saying, I have a surprise in store today. The surprise is that I actually got a request. A request to do a certain speedrun of a certain stock. And if I can find my phone... Where the hell's my phone? If I could find my phone, I can know which one was the one that I was supposed to do. Okay, there it is. So yes, a YouTube follower has requested that I look at the stock with ticker symbol PBA. And actually, just prior to this session, I implemented some new functionality into this dashboard to take me directly to a particular stock instead of a random one. That's what this little box down here is for. I don't know if you noticed it. So if I type in here PBA, it should take me to that company, which I can then do a speedrun of. So here we go. 200 speedrun, my first suggestion, or not suggestion, request to take a look at something. Here we go. And I know it's 3 o'clock. I'll show up to D&D in a second. Hold on. Okay, Pembina Pipeline Corporation, and I was specifically told to look at the dividend for this, which actually is really friggin' good. Are you kidding me? $2? That's not bad. 6.4% yield. That is pretty good. However, dividend don't mean jack squat if the stock ain't going nowhere. And I think the stock is going somewhere. I am liking the chart. A little more up and down, perhaps unsteady than I would like. But that's still something. Still fairly good uptrend, I think. Earnings are not bad. Missed a few, but then they managed to beat this last one. When is our quarter one? They don't report quarter. Wait a minute. This is 2017. Why is it showing me 2017? Hold on. Okay. This is more like it. Yeah. Quarter two, quarter three, rising revenues. I want to know what this quarter four earnings is about with this minus 1.2. That is super suspicious. Can I find the article for quarter? What is that? Quarter four? Quarter four 2020. I want to find the article for that. If I can. That was 2020. No, that's not what I wanted. Reports third quarter results. Oh crap! Did I miss it? Fourth. No. Where's the article for fourth quarter? Declares January common share and announces fourth quarter results. I guess it's this article. Why do you keep reloading the page whenever I click on an article? You're killing me. It declared a common share cash dividend for January 2021 cents. No, I want to read about the quarter four results. These quarter four. Oh no, this is the announcement of the results. Come on, where's the results? That's the only thing stopping me from giving this a buy because I'm liking what I'm seeing. I just really want to know what that sudden quarter four loss was about. I also like this Friday chart actually, kind of like a mini cup and handle thing going on. Unfortunately, Yahoo is dumb, so I have no way of checking, searching for. Oh wait, what's this? Quarter four result earnings missed with stock gains. Here's why. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Zach, for finally giving me something good. You know, I should have stopped clicking on the articles and start opening them up in new tabs again because apparently when I click on them, it keeps reloading the page like a dumb thing. Fourth quarter earnings results. Earnings per share of 42 cents. Wait, reported earnings per share of 42 cents. Wait, what was that loss about then? Decline year cash flow in the fourth quarter. Saw volumes. Is the Yahoo metrics lying to me? That's very possible. Stocks rank to buy. Okay, I got 45 seconds left. What do I want to look at? I want to look at. Let's look at statistics real quick. Forward PE is down. That's good. Enterprise value significantly above market cap. I like that. How much short? Not much short. Book value right around share price. Well, a little bit. 32.21. What about holders? Not many insiders, that's surprising. However, institutions seem to like this a lot. And I don't blame them. Geez, 1 billion shares, wow. Yeah, you know what? I like this. I like this. I think it can continue to go higher, assuming those revenues continue to go up. Assuming those revenues continue to go up, and the earnings with them. I like this. I think he can keep running. I don't know about the range, or not the range, the time horizon. It may be a bit long, but I think it can get there. So yeah, I'm willing to give this a buy. But again, I'm just some guy on the internet. Picks I make here should not be taken advice for you personally to buy or sell or hold a particular security. I'm just doing this for fun. But as far as this one, I'm willing to go ahead and give it a buy. All right, so that's this session. Thank you so much. And I better head off to D&D before I start getting yelled at. Thank you for coming to the 200th spectacular whatever. I forgot what I called it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.